Red Bull Unrealistic.
Unrealistic.
Craziest rail contest ever.
It's pretty unreal.
Big hitter like
To the moon!
Oh, love that. Absolutely loved it.
So much composure, so much style.
These rails are so hard.
This course is terrifying. Jesper Tjäder, the brain behind this event.
One of the most creative minds in freeskiing.
They built his dream course.
I chase that progression feeling, thinking about new tricks all the time. With rails, there's so much more potential.
He's always so creative and does his own thing.
Yeah, he thinks different.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy.
Oh my gosh, 120-foot down part of this flat down rail. One of the hardest, most creative courses on the planet. The double! Oh my God! You're literally watching unrealistic skiing.
We're trying to find the limits of rail skiing.
Hello and welcome to the third edition of Red Bull Unrealistic, the creative genius that is Jesper Tjäder's super progressive freestyle ski event like none other. All set in the historic red roof ski town of Åre in northern Sweden. This venue, of course, has its roots firmly planted in freestyle with the legendary Jon Olsen Invitational. You can see him there at the back of the shot, carrying up, and it was a contest that blew minds back in the early 2000s, and now Red Bull Unrealistic returns. My name is Tim Warwood, and I am delighted to be joined by former pro and coach, now brilliant judge, the best judge in my opinion. I'm saying that because she's next to me, as someone who's no stranger to these slopes. It's Tori Beattie. Tori, how excited are you for this, and what can we expect?
Tim, I am so hyped and ready for this. It's been a long, heavy season of competition for these athletes, and now it's time for them to just let loose. This is such a fun time of year in the free skiing calendar. There's spring sessions going on, vibes are high, and this event just takes everything to the next level.
Now, the one thing that we're going to be talking a lot of during this broadcast is the creativeness, I mean, this is a contest like none other. We said it there at the very top. I mean, it's the brainchild of, it's the Frankenstein monster of courses from free ski legend that is Jesper Tjäder. It's kind of his brain just going to work and creating whatever he wants.
This is unlike any normal slope style. This is a course that invites experimentation, rewards imagination. This challenges riders to approach rails in a way they never have before.
You're crazy. We have to step it up. We're at section 2, it's the multi-material rail section. We got the chain rail, the rope, wooden rail, ice rail, concrete rail. The rattlesnake makes that nice sound. Sounds of unrealistic. You heard it first here. Third section, the Swatch mini ramp. So we got mini ramp with coping and a big dance floor in the middle. Just like shoot out.
Oh my God.
This is when the crowd will see you fly out into the big features, the big rainbow. That's a highlight for everybody. It's kind of massive.
Holy, it is way bigger when you get close to it. Oh my God. That is insane.
It's 4.5 meters. Next to it, we got the Battleship Banana transfer. It's a fun one. And then after that, the rails from the world record rail.
Oh, no way. It's all the pieces of the longest rail?
All the pieces, not all the pieces actually, but...
There's more? I didn't realize that the longest rail is just a bunch of pieces.
Yeah, you can hear it in the clip. It's like click, 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 click. This one I call Slinko. It's overwhelming. There's so many rails in front of you, you don't need to know where to look. Next to it, ketchup and mustard. 2 S rails next to each other with like a mini half pipe in the middle.
Whoa, what's this one?
You want some ice cream?
You got some insane visions.
Yeah, this is the Red Bull Unrealistic Course 2026.
And look at that, the ice melting away, the multi-material section of this course. I mean, this is such a difficult course to ride, isn't it?
It is. These athletes can't train for this. These are not normal features that you find in any local terrain park. They're never encountering these in slopestyle courses. They have to put all of their riding experience together and just adapt it on the fly to whatever they find in front of them.
Well, one man that has been able to do that is Andreas Håtveit, and Ella Luenda caught up with him earlier on.
I'm here with Andreas Håtveit, two-time ruling champion of the Bull Unrailistic. How good does it feel to be back on your yearly ski vacation?
It feels amazing. Back home, I got work, I got kids and a wife, which is great, but being here skiing like I used to back in the day always feels amazing.
And I'm calling it ski vacation, but actually I've been seeing you put in a lot of work. How many times do you think you've been hiking these rails for?
I think I'm past 400 now, so it's been a bit of hiking. These tricks don't come that easy, but that's part of the fun though, just putting in the work.
Incredible. And you are the only champion of the Bull Unrailistic. What is the secret sauce to winning a competition like this?
Secret sauce? I don't know. I don't think of it like that. I just come here, I try and do my tricks, try and figure out how to run and have fun, and that's about it.
Amazing. That's some solid advice for the kids at home.
Did you see his X Games beanie he had on there from 2008?
With the retro logo.
There it is. The competition format for Bull Unrailistic, 16 athletes, 2 runs with the best run that counts, score 0 to 100 with a total score, which will be your best score run, plus the best trick bonus from yesterday. We'll get into that for you a little bit later on, and we'll let you know just what went down at best trick. In fact, we will have those coming up for you. But if it is a little bit too much to take on, head judge Jonas Fjellstad caught up with Ella Luanda a little bit earlier on to find out exactly what the judges want to see here and how they're going to be separating these super creative skiers on what is a very, very difficult course.
I'm here with Jonas, the head judge. What are you guys looking for today, and how do you even judge such a unique comp?
We are just looking for the most insane rail tricks you can see. We want to just see insane stuff, creative stuff, stuff you don't see anywhere else. And we're just judging the athletes for best tricks. They can revert on one, they can crash, whatever. As long as they do 4 incredible tricks, you're gonna do well.
Sounds like creativity is the secret sauce. Good luck to the riders.
Creativity is what it's all about. Here's the start list in reverse order of yesterday's best trick. So Max Moffatt, who was unable to put down, I think he was a bit jet-lagged coming all the way from Clapham.
Yeah, Kimbo sessions were hard.
Unable to put a run down. Rylie Warnick, first of our female skiers. Elena Gaskell in third. Chris McCormick, Siver Voll, Hunter, Henderson in there as well. That's gone off. I should have written it down in front of me. Miro Tabanelli, Evan McEachran, Ulrik Samnøy, Emil Granbom, Sebastian Schjerve, and the youngster, Melvin, took away best trick. But his third place, and Emil just crushed the rainbow, didn't he, Tori?
The front cork 4 hand drag over this rainbow was incredible. In order to absorb the up and stay low enough to get his hand in contact with the rainbow, that's why it was up there in third place for best trick.
So he takes home 5 points in the best trick bonus. And we saw a lot of people overshoot, and I know that the free ski community does indeed live online, and you will have seen Martin Nordqvist overshooting on the dub sev. Took it right to the flats, didn't he? And then Sebastian Schjerve here, second place into the mustard rail.
Front swap, continuing for... He landed quite a few combos on these ketchup and mustard rails yesterday. He was kind of locked in on that. Looking strong here.
Yeah, looking really strong. Looking very much home. No surprise to see that first and second place both own their own jib parks in their back garden as well.
The repetitions are paying off right now, that's for sure.
No, they really are. And I love the claim here. Look at that.
Look at that swag.
Yeah. Yeah, the sun was shining for yesterday's best trick. But first place, a little bit of a, well, surprise for me, not for you. You called it.
Switch styles to transfer, front swap, transfer, other way front swap, transfer, back swap, continuing for this.
4 out. Oh, my word. It's computer game stuff at this point, isn't it?
Kids these days. Yeah, this was, he landed so many combos on that Plinko rail again.
Oh, my word. I mean, if you were doing that on a computer game, you'd need one of those special gloves that the kids wear in Tetris so they can thwack the pad so quickly that they don't get blisters.
So the judges have their work cut out today. It's a super fun comp to judge. The shackles are off. They're kind of not tied into rigid criteria. Reverts are okay. Athletes can crash and keep going. It looks like a really fun comp to judge.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really good. Sit back, sit tight. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is Bull Unrailistic 2026 live from Åre, Sweden. The unenviable task of dropping in first will be Max Moffatt, the Canadian. 2 runs with the best run counting. And you can hear the crowd here. An educated crowd down here in Aura. They love their freestyle. We did mention the Jon Olsen Invitational, which for many years brought the world's best free skiers into town, and Max Moffatt kicks things off with this very unique start, getting winched up the hill into the first of these sections, Tori.
Winch this up rail with a backslide, coming in forwards now. Now he's setting up for this course. 2 under switch, approaching these multi-material rails switch. He's holding it in there. Switch 2 to switch, and reverting to forward. This is great to see reverts. The body slide cork 3 out of the mini ramp. It's cool to see creative use of that feature.
Yeah, we saw him kind of fall on that as well during the practice, so it's nice to see him go massive over there. Don't know if he caught
Don't know if he touched the rail.
Now into the mustard. Oh, Max Moffatt.
Look at that, front 2 out.
And I tell you what, we joke about him being jet lagged from club. We joke about him being jet lagged. But yesterday in training, he didn't manage to lace a run. And I tell you what, he's talking about saving the best till last.
Oh, yeah. That's a seasoned competitor. Look at that. What a way to start this off.
Yeah, the man from Caledon, Ontario, the 27-year-old, kicks off Unrealistic 2026. And actually, during practice, we were watching on the feed here in the commentary booth, and it was looking a little bit slow, but whether or not it's just sped up or rode in a little bit, this course is looking good, Tori.
Yeah, the athletes have got their comp hats on now, like they're ready to go. Look at this. The feet are doing a lot of work on this rainbow, and I think speed is an asset coming through these ketchup and mustard rainbows. S-rails, sorry.
S-rails. Is it a triple S? I'll have to have a look from above. Triple S rails, double S rails. Look at the claim as well, just standing there.
Yeah, he's psyched. Let's see what score we put on the board here. This will start us off for the comp.
Yeah, so slightly different judging format here than what you're used to at any other event.
They've got quite a lot of work on their hands, kind of working their way top to bottom, picking the best 4 tricks that the athlete's done, scoring them out of 25, that gets their score, and then adding on that best trick bonus. So plenty to do.
Well, Max only has the 1 point best trick bonus, so he's definitely going to have to work really hard. So there you go. 58. He's got a 57 and then the best trick bonus. First place for Max Moffatt.
There you go. Good way to start out.
I love Aura, Sweden!
He loves Aura, Sweden. Okay, next in, Rylie Warnick from Orem, Utah. She's only been skiing park 4 years. You will have heard of her. She had a really strong showing at the Slush Cup. 3rd this year. She had a meteoric rise, and here she is getting winched up the hill.
Oh, little hand plant 180 there to revert back into the course now. Approaching these first multi-rails. Which one is she going for? Opting for the chain. Such a satisfying sound. Unfortunately coming off a bit early, but she's going to continue to carry speed into this mini ramp feature.
Yeah, look at this.
Whoa.
Body drag, cork 3 out.
Just landing a little bit backseat. Hopefully she carries speed enough to get over this rainbow. We'll soon find out.
It looks so fast there, but you'll be very... Oh, yes.
Catch and transition there.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Now into the Plinko. First Plinko we've seen.
Transfer. Opting for the ground bounce. Skipping a couple of rails and the last one on the back 2 out. It's a smart way to get through that. Carrying speed onto this final ice cream kiosk. Oh, not quite enough to get to the ends.
Yeah, speed definitely a little bit of an issue here as the warm temperatures have continued in Sweden.
That's it. That bottom part of the course comes at you so fast.
Oh, mate. You're not wrong. I mean, I think it was last year, no, year before, excuse me, it was super wintry, wasn't it? The lake was still frozen, but it is pretty much Costa del Ora over there. It's been so warm.
Fortunately landing a bit backseat, but creative use of that feature. I think the judges are going to like the athletes using the mini ramp section rather than the rails. Just coming off a little early on that rainbow, but that ain't no thing. And that's a good top to bottom run going into run 2 for Rylie.
Get your Tim Woolwood bingo cards out. I'm going to say it. It's a score on the board. So there we go. 35. That best trick bonus, that 1 point, makes it a grand total of 36 for Rylie. Next up at the Swatch skate ramp on the winch will be Elena Gaskell from Vernon out of BC. A very good all-round skier.
She's had an awesome comp season this year, 2nd slopestyle in team. I love her bio access. I hope we get to see it. Here she is launching uphill.
Oh, the
Front
flames.
two out of that
Just
rainbow. Flames,
fire.
that's the first time I've seen the
Sick.
flames. Ooh, coming in switch here. Which one's she aiming for? Her material of choice is going to be wood with the switch. How about a 2 on, we'll call it?
Yeah.
Reverting back to forward, going for the shootout rail.
Yeah, hits that top bar. Nice.
Front 4 out, solid. She's coming in forwards. Plenty of speed into this rainbow. This is what we want to see. The girls were handling this really well last night in the best trick.
Oh, cleans it.
Look at that, clean as you like. Switching across to the plinko. Going for the ground bounce, taking the center line. And a front 2 out.
There we go.
She's going to hold it switch into the ice cream. She's skipping the ice cream.
Skipping the little ice cream. So 6 features at the top. Let's talk you through it very quickly. At the very top, of course, you've got the winch. That takes you into an up rail. You'll see you've got the up rail, and then on the skier's right side, you've got the oververt, one half of the open loop. Jesper Tjäder, you will have seen that online. Then, so here we go. You can see just in the background there, the oververt rail. And then it's into this, the multi-material rails. As you look, well, we're of course not going to get the slow-mo of it, but you've got a choice of concrete, ice, wood, a slack line, the diamond rail or the rattlesnake rail, and then a chain. Then you're into the Swatch mini ramp. Then the huge rainbow. Well, there is a battleship on the skier's left side if you want to hit that, the easier of the sections. And then the mustard and ketchup S rails or the plinko rail down at the bottom into the ice creams. I mean, that reads like a Bulgarian cocktail menu, doesn't it?
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on. So there's definitely a wide choice of rails on offer. I mean, it wouldn't be a Jesper Tjäder contest if it wasn't a little bit weird, would it? Let's be honest. Come on, Chris McCormick, Glasgow's finest.
Representing for Boom Club.
There you go, the Boom Club.
He's quietly spoken, lets his skiing do the talking, and he is no stranger to tech rail tricks.
I've known him for years, and he's only said about 19 words to me in total.
Here we go, launching on the winch uphill. Nice. Back 4, forwards approach onto this again. Front swap, front 2. Holding it switch. What's he coming in for here? Slowing right down. Onto the slack line. That thing looks really hard to slide. There's lots of bounce in that.
Did you hear the friction on it?
Oh, front swap back 6.
Tell you what, well, we said Max Moffatt was saving the best till last, but this is the best we've seen Chris ski over the last 2 days.
Back 3 swap continuing 2. Yes, let's go.
We'll be fizzing.
Transfer, 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 transfer. Oh, to switch. No.
So close.
So close.
Well, that would have been first place easily, but you're allowed a little mistake.
You are allowed a little mistake.
He has missed out the ice cream rail at the bottom. So he will lose another one of the scores.
Unfortunate. That was a good looking run.
It was great.
Oh.
The rainbow was 6, so let's take a look at
But
this.
he has got 4 features in there.
I really like the 4 out of that. It's really nice. And then the rainbow was lovely. This was beautiful.
Look at the timing on that. Perfect. Oh, just keeping the momentum going there. Ah, devastating to have got to the last row of these plinko rails.
Look how slow he's going.
Oh, crawling. He was setting up to probably go back 2 there. Gutting.
Look, he smiles. He does smile, everyone.
There'll be 4 scores on the board.
I think we're going to hear from
Wow,
him.
Chris, what an amazing run. Can you talk us through it? You hit the slack line at the top. How was that?
It's actually more mellow than it looks. It's just, yeah, kind of hard to balance on it. But it slides nice.
And what happened when you came further down here on the course?
I don't know. I think I got like some jelly legs. It's a big run, and maybe I lost focus, but hopefully next time I got it.
Dude, that was insane. Thank you so much. Give it up for Chris, everyone. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, Chris McCormick, the man from Glasgow. He's a maths and physics wizard, you know. Very clever.
And this is a lot to focus on, as he said. There's so much going on this course.
Siver Voll will be next in, the man from Gilo, Norway, 30 years of age.
I'm hyped to see Siver here. He's so smooth.
Such a tech street skier.
Yeah, he's no stranger to a winch.
No stranger to a winch. A lot of speed, 60k uphill here.
The back four to forwards. Front swap continuing too.
Yeah, answers Chris
Look at that
straight
smile.
back, doesn't he? Into the rattlesnake rail.
2 on front swap. Opting for the shootout rail. Back 6 out.
Yeah.
I think the forward approach to this rainbow is a sensible one.
Yeah, definitely. Just trying to keep that speed.
Nice.
Speed,
Swapping
not an
it up
issue
over
now.
it. This is the rail he's got to get through. Feet doing all the work. Oh, just can't hang on under those toe pieces there, but he does make it to the ice cream stand. Back 2 out for the people.
I think it's the Plinko rail is going to just rob you of your speed for the ice cream. You've got to make sure that if you go Plinko, you've got to make sure you get to the end and clean it, because you're not really getting to the ice cream rail with the speed.
But again, they do just have to log 4 strong scores too.
That's
So whether
true.
it's a smart choice to commit to the ice cream rail when it's probably not a big scoring feature in the scheme of this course.
Yeah, that's true. So each of the features scored out of 25, and it's your highest 4 scoring tricks plus your best trick score. Now, only the top 3, is it? The top 4 get a... Oh, I should know that. Should be a commentator. But the top 3 have the highest score in best trick scores to add. So everybody else just on the 1 point. So you've got to work really hard on the main features.
Top 5 carry bonus points through from best trick, and it's such an advantage going into this to add those extra points onto your score. So a 32. Coming off rails early is not going to pay. So, I mean, if you go top to bottom, there are enough properly executed features there for him.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go. He's ready now. Hunt Henderson, the man from New Hampshire. He's so nice, you'd be forgiven for thinking he was Canadian.
He's close, he's up there, up the hill. Coming into this top rail. Backslide the switch. Oh, he's got lots of speed going up there.
Yeah, loads.
Nose butter 2 on. A little unstable, but he's got down towards the end of the rail there, let's say.
Into the wood there.
Surface swapping the wood. That thing looks like it slides well.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, he's winding up the coping here.
Oh, watch your martinis, everybody. Did you hear the screams from the VIP section?
Expecting that so close. Coming in with speed onto this rainbow here. The 50-50 over, he gets there. That's a high consequence. You're not wanting to be slip off at the apex of that.
Oh, Hunter, no. Cannot
Not getting
lace
that.
it.
Can he get across to this bit of ice cream induced redemption with the back 2 out? Oh, there is so much going on to go top to bottom clean on this course right now.
Well, we heard it from Chris McCormick, didn't we? There's a lot going on. It's a long run. The jelly leg starts to creep in. But no slouch on a set of skis is Hunter. Good slope skier. First dude to land all 4 dub 16s, I think, was he?
Oh, and yeah, all 4 directions. He definitely focused on fundamentals and spinning all directions.
And then we see the wood. That's the multi-material. And here, goodness me, not giving them much notice in the VIP section that he's coming across.
Everyone moved their drinks, and this you did not want a foot to slip when you were on top of that rail in that position, but he greases it to the end.
The quickest way to sterilise yourself, isn't it? So Hunter Henderson then finds himself in 3rd, 41 plus that 1 point bonus.
42, he's chilling on that score.
And the next man in.
Oh, this guy. He potentially has an unfair advantage with having created these features in his mind. These things have been swimming in his brain for years.
Yeah. How on earth do you introduce this man? He's won pretty much everything there is to win. Feels like he's been around forever. I mean, he is 31. Does feel like he's been around forever as well. He's always pushing, always shredding. He's almost got that Candide youthfulness to him that never... The Peter Pan effect.
There's a strong Peter Pan effect.
Strong Peter Pan. He will never grow up.
He always brings such creative approaches to any course that he encounters, let alone a course of his own design. I think we're going to see him go for this oververt rail at top because he's pretty comfy with it. He's touched it a few times.
Yeah, he really has. Right, Jesper Tjäder then. Here he goes. Oh, my word.
Flipping out of that one with the
best
correct.
I've seen him do it. into the chain.
The back two, he's admitted that he loves the sound that that thing makes. And then coming in for the dance floor approach, caught 3 out of that mini ramp, just like the dance floor last year. What's he got for us on this rainbow?
Yanking on the brakes a little bit here. Well, if you've seen on the internet. Oh my word! I was going to say we saw him flip off.
Swapping it to backflip, creative, using the bottom of that battleship box that no one's been touching. Switch lip, transfer, transfer, transfer. Oh, just couldn't get across onto that last rail. That's one way to exit the ice cream shop.
Yeah, just pops it through the ice cream shop like a shoplifter.
Yeah.
Wow, Jesper Tjäder, absolute heater, mind melter of a run there.
Speed is everything from that mini ramp down, I think,
Yeah.
too. Maybe he shut off just a little too much on that rainbow?
Well, yeah, did he come off too? I mean, he front swaps to backflip on that.
Back to this, though. I mean, he's done that a few times.
That's really nice. You saw the dance floor last year. They've upgraded it this year to the skate park.
He's going for the front swap into backflip. This is nuts.
That is nuts. We saw him do that filthy backflip in the big show, didn't we, earlier on in the year, when he fakey flipped onto the down flat down at the very top.
And then actually carrying the speed he did to get so far through this Plinko setup was actually really impressive. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get right to the end, but so close. He's going to have to bring it all on that second run. Oh, just didn't quite get it across there.
Cameraman had the fright of his life there. He knew which way to go. All right. Whoa.
Whoa. Some big scores.
And a huge score.
Yeah.
They love that.
That oververt paid, I think. Yeah, there were a couple of big tricks that would have paid in that run.
Yeah. Okay. The defending champion, Andreas Håtveit. And before we see him ski, let's hear what he has to say about Red Bull Unrailistic.
The legend of the sport.
Ski royalty.
This man is just an absolute weapon on skis.
Andreas Håtveit from Norway.
I'm an old dude. I work a normal job. I have 4 kids.
He's probably 15 years older than the average of this field.
Retired from free skiing competition almost 10 years ago. This is the only contest he does.
Absolutely massive.
And he has won it both times.
The legend himself, winner of the Red Bull Unrealistic 2023.
Phenomenal run here. Absolutely crushing it. What? No way, Andreas. Back-to-back wins. He's here to stay.
I'd say the man never left.
Well, 2 times winner. He's like a pangolin. He's rare. He only comes out very occasionally and puts a bib on.
The oldest of the OGs. He's getting some rad dad energy from you, Olsen,
really
behind him at the bar.
He's got that X Games hat on. He probably got that before they were giving away prize money. It was that long ago that he won the X Games, but no. Came out of retirement to come and win here in 2023. Won again in 2024.
Here he goes. Firing uphill. And he's going for the oververt. Takes it to the hip. Unfortunate. That's all good. That's a throwaway.
That is a throwaway. Remember, out of these 6 features, the top 4 are scored. So you can revert, you can take a crash or a fall.
50-50 can slide back to on the rattlesnake. How's he approaching this? Body slide cork 3, hand dragging that out.
Nice, yeah.
Resetting himself before the rainbow. The huge backspin out. He's going too fast. Whoa, working his way through the rainbow. Did he get thrown off by the top of the course there?
He had the fizz, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had the adrenaline fizz coursing through his body. He couldn't contain himself.
Unfortunate for Dre there. First one on the board. There'll be a few throwaway scores out of this. But here we go, coming in here. Just.
Flare
Couldn't
out
get the pop out of that. Jesper's got a distinct advantage on this thing, but this is some vintage Andreas Håtveit.
Yeah. Nice and high out the transition of that. Skiing across the flat bottom of that skate
With the heavy head there, looking at the tails. Oh, he knows it. He's got another run.
Yeah. Looks like JP Walker, the snowboarder.
He's got that really distinctive jawline for sure. And a 40. Right. He's psyched. In 5th, not a bad place to be right now.
Yeah. Quite mad as well, the fact that, you know, he obviously skis a lot through the season, Andreas, but to find himself here, it's always good to see. Okay, strap yourselves in, people.
Tucker FitzSimons is no stranger to a rail event. This is his speciality.
Yeah.
He's judges with us. He's regularly doing the best tricks on any slopestyle course when meant to be watching training.
He basically goes and shows the skiers how to do it.
He's psyched there's a mini ramp in this course, that's for sure. He's an awesome skater. He's got a published photo in Thrasher magazine. Here he comes onto this rail. 2 on, continuing 2. Reapproaching forwards. All the way 2 to 4. Let's go, Tucker.
Come on, Tucker. Into the...
Brat to switch on the chain rail.
Watch your drinks, people.
Switch to, continuing 2 on the coping of the mini ramp. I like that approach.
That one, he doesn't drop the tails of the skis either to get any kind of rebate on that flat deck. Nice.
Front swap, just clacking the end of that rail, switching over to the Plinko.
Now, can he clean through this?
Transfer,
Yes.
transfer.
Oh,
Back to
my
him.
word.
He's psyched. First one to clean that feature. Get to the end of this. Oh.
First place.
As low speed as you can do.
Give him first place.
We
Come
got
on.
We got to anticipate that that's going to be up there for sure.
Nice flow through that.
That was a clean
no
run.
No stopping. Really nice, that.
That's sick for him to get that on the board run 1.
Yeah, I mean, this is his domain, isn't it?
This is his jam.
This was
literally.
really nice. Tips the skis, properly slides the coping of the skate ramp. I can't get my words out.
That's
I'm so
it.
excited.
Attendees of the bar were forewarned about that one
really
coming
were,
through.
Yeah.
Oh, just manages to clack some contact back on the backside of that rail. But this is precision. Look at these swaps, landing with the rail under his feet each time, in control enough to spin out at the end. Andreas is hyped.
He is hyped.
/ jealous.
So the man, the 28-year-old from Hood River in Oregon. Oh, 4th place. There we go. All right. Well, we don't have any more information on our screens than what we're getting here, so we're with you as a viewer, just following along. So we'll try and read into these scores as we go, as we welcome our next man. It will be Martin Nordqvist, the Swedish big air champion, who went absolutely whopper. You've probably seen it on Instagram. Dub 7 over the rainbow, went right to the flat, and he exploded.
He admitted that he's comfy with big air tricks, and so that's what he tried to bring to this course.
So good yank uphill as the sun starts to come out here in Oro, which is nice. You can see it setting down to the end of that valley.
2 on, continuing 2. K-Fed on the down. What's he lining up here? Oh, just flip over them all.
Why not?
Switch to Misty 6.
Crowd are loving it.
Oh, that's enormous, the hand drag through.
Yeah.
Whoa. Getting up there on that. And
Oh,
landing almost halfway down that.
He had no business hitting the mustard rail going that fast.
He carried the most speed into the bottom of that course,
really
that's for
did,
sure.
Yeah. Gapping
Ripping
into
through to the bottom.
Yeah, gapping into the second of those S's on that triple S rail. Big run.
That's a big run. That's a high speed run.
High speed run, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Speed seems everything on this course, how you're able to link all the features together and kind of make contact with the rails.
I wonder if did he even touch the rainbow rail? Just launched him. He certainly missed a feature here, didn't he?
Interesting approach to the multi-material rails there. Flipping out of the launch rail next to the mini ramp here. And then this, look at this. He gets the hand.
Just get a little tickle, doesn't he?
Yeah. Mouth guard in, sensible choice. just catching the edge of that landing too.
He's here for a good time. Incidentally, nice little nod to hot dogging. I think we can hear from him now.
What an insane run. You just totally went for the big airs up there. How come you choose the jump route?
The jump route, it's, I would say I'm a big air skier, so I'm trying to use that to my advantage as much as I can.
So inspiring to see how you just like choose to go for your big tricks in this course. How is it riding in the Unrealistic course?
It's crazy, only things you haven't tried it before, so yeah, just go out and try to have some fun.
And yeah, that was amazing to witness. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Martin there with Ella Luanda. And live views, you can see the crews have worked really hard, and a little nod and a shout out to the Shape crews who've worked so hard to keep the snow coming down to the lake here. Jesper Tjäder sits up top from Max Moffatt, Chris McCormick, Martin Nordqvist, Hunter Henderson, and Tucker FitzSimons. Oh, sorry, it's Chris and Martin joint on third, excuse me.
We've got some ties in there.
There we go. My brain, I looked at it. I wasn't looking at the scores, I was looking at the numbers. Right, Miro Tabanelli.
This young man can spin.
Yes, he can. Oh, my
Broke
word.
everyone's minds 2 years ago at X Games Big Air, landing the first 23 in competition.
There you go.
Won the race to that trick. Had a tough time in his hometown of Livigno earlier this season, but backed it up with winning a slopestyle directly afterwards in teen, and here he comes. Oh, backslide 2 out. Coming into this thing, switch.
Tail butter, nice.
Tail into 2. Looking good. What's he lining up here? Switch tails on the rattlesnake. I like the sounds of these rattles.
I was literally about to say, he took the sound out of my mouth. Oh, it goes so deep on that.
Love it.
Nice tail grab as well, I think. Need another slow-mo look at that one.
Nice. For the switch. He's coming into this thing, switch. Switch tails 2. Let's go. Oh, I almost thought he had that. Good speed. Back 2 out of that thing. He's got some ketchup and mustard on those pants.
He really does, yeah. He's got his money's worth out of those. I love the switch too when he misses the first part of the S and kind of catches it deep in the transition of the rail.
That was a high speed.
Really nice.
This is a super nice trick.
Yeah, he's got ketchup on one side and mustard on the other side.
So
of his,
buttering it, little tips under 2 there. Continuing 2 out. Front bio 8, capping that thing. Beautiful.
Does get the tail.
That's
indeed,
really nice.
Chink.
4 with this. Managing to catch, just catch
Do you think he
transition on the
wanted to
backside
keep
of
going
it.
on that? Do you think he wanted
If
to
he
bring
had
it to
I'm
forwards?
sure if he locked onto the rail, it would have opened it up as an option, but not so that time. 36.
Got a lot of time for the no lenses and the goggles. That is a look, isn't it?
Breathe the eyeballs.
Tell you what, I bet the mosquitoes are coming out this time of year up there as well with the temperatures. He's risking a fly in the eye at full speed.
Yeah, dangerous approach for sure.
All right, next in after Miro should be and is indeed Emil McEachran. No stranger to Unrealistic. This is his 3rd outing. The man from Oakville, Ontario, 29 years of age.
Not his first rodeo. 3-time Olympian, ex-June World Cup medalist. He's been doing slash games for over 10 years. He's always a threat. He's an absolute technician.
3rd in 2023, got 5th in 24.
Launching in for the oververt. Calling to landish.
That was like a Cliff Powder make, wasn't it?
Props to the riders that are attempting that.
Yeah.
Switch to, oh, he's just got some splinters in those skis right now on the wood there.
Yeah, he's on
Back
a chiller.
2 out.
I'm almost approaching this now like a slopestyle rider. He knows that he's almost... Oh!
This is the throwaway run. Oh, getting up close with that rail there.
Great drone flying.
Yeah.
Can't clean the mustard rail. And incidentally, the mustard and hot dog rails down there, the triple S's. That hasn't been lost on you, has it, Tori?
No, I don't know if they intended it, but I love that that's potentially a tip of the hat to hot dog skiing, which is the foundational origins of what we call modern free skiing these days. The hot doggers of the 70s, they were getting loose. That's what led to this whole shenanigan.
I reckon, most definitely.
So yeah, this will be a throwaway run in his mind. He's going to come back on run 2, but that looks fun.
That does look fun.
He's just getting lazy on that rail to switch.
Kids collecting a few high fives. Getting some Everon McEachran power. And he'll go again. He knows it.
He knows it.
4th place. No, 5th place. Melvin McEachran, and 4th place in the best trick. And it's having that 3-point best trick bonus. Ulrik Samnøy, who has had an amazing season, it must be said. A proper blowout season for him. Some big results at the start of the year.
Yep, scored a win, first World Cup of the season in Beijing, 3rd in Aspen Slope. He was looking really strong yesterday in the best trick, landing quite a few different combos. Here he comes. Launching uphill. Both poles in one hand is an interesting approach here. Backside the switch. Readjust the poles. Nice. Backslide switch. Holding switch. Where's he coming on this one? Ooh, hard to see from that. Was that a switch 180? Yeah. Switch 2, front 4. Putting in some turns in the lead up to this rainbow. Is it going to get him over it?
No.
Not quite.
No,
yeah,
you
the
called
speed
it.
is... You've got to finesse the speed into that thing. Approaching this plinko. Transfer. Back to... That was the lowest speed I think I've seen that done.
Yeah. I want to see that. That was... Camera behind does not help that. They're really long as well, those plinko rail sections.
They're about 6 meters long each one.
Yeah, so it's a huge feature, and actually the foreshortening from that camera behind really doesn't help. And when you do see it from even the top down, you realise just how slow they go through that.
That was some quick pole readjustment there.
Yeah, with mitts as well.
Holding it switch. Oh, no, don't get the other angle. Front swap, just too slow to get to the end of that. That's not going to be one of his scores there. But this will, however. Look at the tracking camera. Transfer. Just keeping that rail between the bindings, back 2 out.
Ulrik, take a bow, son. And I think we can hear from him now. He's with Ella Luanda.
Wow, Ulrik, what a run. Give me the fist bump. You looked so happy at the start. What went through your head dropping in with that bench?
I'm just trying to have fun out here. I'm just shredding down the course, enjoying skiing, having fun with this big crowd, just enjoying the moment.
And how hard is it to complete this plinko rail that you just did?
Pretty hard, yeah, I would say. I'm happy I just got it once.
He got it. We're so stoked. Let's go. Happy to see you put down next.
Well, loves his skiing. Does Ulrik Samnøy. It's his first time out at Unrealistic. Won't be his last. And he's still got another run in which to improve. And he's wearing the perma smile with pride.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, another Swedish skier next in from Falun. Absolute sender, this guy. You can expect him to be in the mix. The best trick winner of the Rainbow Rail, 3rd place overall in best trick. That's in that 5-point bonus. It is Emil Granbom.
Member of the bunch, child. He's known for landing insane tricks, pretty much first try. He kind of like the search for the trick is the trick in itself.
Okay.
So this is the course for him.
60K up the hill on the winch.
He's ripping up that thing. Front 2 out. Oh, nose butter 2 prets to that. Nice. Super nice. Let's go.
Onto the, I thought he was going to hit the ice. No.
Nose tapping into the concrete. That's a good approach to that too. 2 on continuing for
He's just got the speed he needs for the rainbow.
He's gone for the high-speed approach here. Is he what I'm going to see? Oh, front up, continuing
Continue four out, yeah. And then
leaping onto this. Oh, that was
like
a
you're
high-speed
holding your
approach.
breath on the bottom two sections.
Boom, top to bottom. That's one of the fastest top to bottoms, I reckon.
It's funny, isn't it, making a choice of, you know, because there is 25 points to be grabbed by somebody on the multi material section.
Yeah, true.
But if you think you haven't got it, then yeah, take his approach. Just a full-on nose drag, nose tap over the concrete. Just keep the speed up for that high shoot-out rail on the skate ramp, and it gives you so much more speed into the rainbow, and you can clean up there, as he did in the best trick last night. So he knows what he's doing.
That's not his first rodeo. He's competed in all these Unrailistics, actually.
Was a little bit loose by his standards, and he'd have known it.
Gets it round,
I like
though.
it, though.
Ah, the nonchalance. Yeah. It's dripping.
Absolutely. Plus, he's in denim. Do anything you want when you're in denim.
And sunnies.
Look at those glasses. Looks like Willy Wonka.
That's it, stunner shades. 42, proving to be a popular score right now.
There we go. Ranked 4th, 37, but he has that 5-point bonus from best trick last night. Does indeed sit him on 44th. Okay. This kid, he's always there or thereabouts. Comes to a slope contest. How's he going to fare here in his first Red Bull Unrealistic? Sebastian Schjerve from Namsos.
But calls auto home, so another de facto auto locals.
Yeah.
Ripping up this course. He's looking good in this bottom end of the course. Let's see what he's got up top here. 2 on backslide. Oh, gets tripped up by that little bank. But that's okay. He can reset. Other way 2 to switch. Right, reset. Let's go.
Yeah, scratch that one. Make the next 4 count.
50-51 out. I reckon he was going for the 3 there. That's it. Is this another throwaway run? Oh. Unfortunate, but mistakes up the top just throw you flow. Front swap. Front swap. Continuing out.
Yeah. And that is the problem, isn't it? And we talk about that a lot, that the moment that you mess up, the pressure's off. And then you can do
and then you do that. Get all the way through the plinko, spin out.
He'd be livid with himself. But it is, the moment the pressure gets relieved, you know, you can go and clean up 6, pull 6 off the rainbow and then go straight through the plinko like it's not even there.
That's it. All that hike training has paid off on that rail.
Yeah.
All right, let's look back at this. Looked like he was trying to get the 3 out. 180, reverting. Reverts are not going to be penalised in this contest. It doesn't matter if the athletes spin all the same way. Revert. Front swap, fronting up to the backslide. Continuing spin out. And then this. Manages to get all these transfers through the plinko. And the front 2.
Nice.
Do you reckon he's relieved, bummed? What are the emotions right there?
I can't read it.
It's hard to tell.
Like a decent poker player.
I think you just need to unscramble your brain at the bottom of this course.
Look at that.
46. Into 3rd.
Fair play. He'll go again. Points to be had. Maximum of 25 for each feature.
That's it. I reckon the rainbow rail doing some heavy lifting there.
Yeah, for sure. That's it. You've only got to top out on 2 features. That's 50 points in the bag, isn't it?
And he is carrying the big bonus through from best trick as well.
Yeah, true.
That's playing a part here. And then this kid.
Well, talking of best trick bonuses, bringing 10 points in, Melvin Seliberg, the Swede, 16 years of age, an absolute unknown quantity. This kid has never even stepped up to a World Cup slope style. He is the junior world champion, the rail junior world champion, so expect fireworks here.
Back 4. 2 on front swap, continuing 2. Oh, this is setting a tone.
Yeah.
Let's go. onto the chain, back 2 out.
I love that. Continue 2 out, so nice, isn't it?
Front swap, Pret 6.
Oh, he's ruined the cameraman's shot.
Yeah,
Quick, cut to drone.
Reverts to forward and approach to this rainbow. What's he got? Front swap, Pret 4.
Oh, my word. Now, into the Plinko. He's been historically very good.
Transfer. Front floor. This kid, tell you what.
Give him first place.
Claiming before he's even got to the bottom. He's just going to sit there, put in his ice cream order. Soak up the glory. Oh.
Give him first place.
This is his night.
Do you know what? Do we need to do the second runs?
Yeah, I want to see everyone go again.
Me too,
I don't know
actually.
about you.
I really want to see everybody go again.
Oh.
They're actually in his class, all those kids.
But Melvin, he's not a new face. He's been on the radar for years. He's been dropping heavy edits since he was single-digit years old. But just look at this. Back 4. Have a wee little pause there. Drop back into this course. 2 front swap, continuing to. This is just a technician. That backyard rail setup is
working wonders for him.
Paying off right now.
So precise. Every spin. Just locked in, protractor perfect. Oh, nearly came to a stop at
over
the top.
that.
Yeah, nearly stopped at the top.
And then this is a big redirect too, to come from the rainbow across the Plinko and line it up properly.
You can feel his toes just clawing onto the rail, can't you? 2 out as well. Yes, Melvin. Drink that in, son.
Yeah.
Drink that in. And I think we can hear from him now.
Oh my God, Melvin, that was so insane. You are truly something else. What is it like competing with guys twice your age here?
Yeah, it's so fun, and this is a big dream for me. I love rails, and this is the biggest rail competition, so this is a dream.
And what was your goal coming into this competition?
Just compete. I didn't have a goal. Just do my best, learn my tricks, have fun.
We're all rooting for you, Melvin. That was some insane riding just now. Oh my God, I can't believe we got to witness that, guys. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, fun fact time. When he's done here, he's going to go home and he's going to have to feed his 4 Highland cows that he owns. Because they're going to be hungry for their dinner.
Into second. There we go.
Place. So the judges loving Jesper Tjäder's originality on that rail. That front swap backflip off the rainbow rail. The judges seem to be loving that. We're not getting any individual breakdowns here in the booth. So we're with you, going off what we can read into on this scoreboard. But currently, it's McEachran, Siver Voll, Elena Gaskell, Ulrik Samnøy, Miro Tabanelli, Rylie Warnick down there, 8th to 11th, with the work to do going into the second runs. And you can see from this shot, Tori, just how long those rails are.
They're enormous.
Really long, aren't they? So the top 3 runs. Max Moffatt went huge out of the skate ramp, didn't he? And then look how he laces this.
Yeah, that's a huge transfer over that rail.
This as well. Proper disco dancing.
That's it. Look at those feet doing all the work there. Front 2 out. Actually, it's been tricky for the riders to be cleaning that. Yesterday, they were looking so consistent on those rails. And then today, when you have to put it in a comp run.
Yeah.
Front swap, front 6 for Melbourne here.
Hawking the landing. His little eyes just spotting that landing. Not many through the Plinko. Melvin, one of them, gets the pretzel,
out.
yeah. Was it pretzel 4? Which way did he go on? It switched around from the first view. I lost that. Don't worry about that. That's not what I'm here for. But this, I think the judges must have, obviously, he's the highest score on that feature.
It has to be. He executed that perfectly. It's a much more difficult rail than the other option there.
And are we going to see the rainbow? Here we go. Oh, just
front swap gripping onto that thing.
I was going to say, like, grabbed it with his hand to stop him.
Backflip out to the hip landing. Redirecting, like, directly across the course. And then just making it almost to the end. But obviously you got 4 other features that were highly scored enough to have him on top.
There we go. So, Red Bull Unrealistic 2026 here, live from Åre in Sweden. Tim Warwood, Tori Beattie in the commentary booth. Second run's just about to kick off with Max Moffatt, who I don't think you mind us saying arrived a little bit jet-lagged, didn't he?
He did.
He was out of sorts yesterday. We didn't see him land much at all, did we? No, in best trick.
He took some big hits, so it's awesome to see him back here tonight. He's looking on fire now.
Yeah,
he's in his groove.
Good for him. Well in his groove. Go on, Max.
Backside switch. Coming to this next one forward. Tips under 2 to switch.
Hitting this wood. How sticky is this wood getting?
Switch tails to the switch. I love seeing a revert in runs. It's refreshing.
Yeah, he's like, do you know what? I want to hit this one forward. Went massive out the skate
That's
ramp.
the speed you take through that thing. Cork 3 out of that.
Proper GS turn to get back over to this rail. Oh, that's what he wanted.
Oh. Gets the tails onto it, and unfortunately just hips the landing. He's going to keep going through.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Greases that rail with the front 2 out. Onto the ice cream stand. Just chilling. Oh,
going back along.
Rewind. Let's do it again. Bravo, Max. That's a fun end to the run.
That is a good end to the run. So Max Moffatt currently sits in 3rd. Can he put a bit more daylight between himself? See Jesper Tjäder at the top there, just keeping his eye on this body drag 3.
That was perfect. A little bit of a shifty out of that.
Yeah, it was nice.
I feel like this was executed a bit better.
Yeah.
Other than the rainbow.
Yeah, the rainbow was the chink in the armour. It just didn't have enough speed to get up and over. That was a shame. And then the Triple S, once the pressure was relieved, look at this. Look at his hips move. John Travolta on speed dial. There we go.
Nice. Up into 3rd.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the graphic. 57 points plus the 1 bonus point. 58. There we go. Stays in 3rd place for now. A lot of heavy hitters to come though.
Yeah. Everyone's got a practice run under them now.
Exactly. Everyone's putting the nerve settler. Rylie Warnick in for hers. Trying to play it cool, when inside she's actually screaming, going, I cannot believe I'm here.
Yeah, this is so exciting.
It's so good to see. So good to see.
Opting to ride without poles, which is an advantage right now when you're hanging on to this winch handle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming into this up rail. A little hand plant revert there.
I like that.
Back 2. Let's go, Rylie.
Yeah, the chain. The anchor from the Titanic, I think that is. The anchor chain.
Unfortunately, just a little under-rotated spinning out of that one. Just picking back up the speed coming into this rainbow. Greases that, though. Through to the landing. What's she lining up here? Coming into the plinko. Taking the middle line. Ground bounce. Makes the transfer. Nice work. And then getting across to the ice creams. No, not quite getting across. That's an awesome showing for Rylie.
Yeah.
Sick to see her here.
Proper sick. And I tell you what, that is just continues her meteoric rise in skiing and rail skiing. Technicality. So cool. 3rd at the Slush Cup. She's going to add a unrealistic credit as well to that CV now.
Oh, just a little under-rotated on that.
I don't know, as well, it's hard. You don't know how slick or slippy it is either, do you? I wonder if they're throwing a bit of snow onto that Perspex just to get it sliding.
Didn't affect her speed getting over this rainbow, though. Makes it cleaning through the landing.
Vi ska också se vad det blir för poäng då för Rylie Warnick som står där och väntar på just detta. Vad får hon poäng av domargänget?
A little bit of a wait from the judges. she's got rocking on the old headphones. Rylie sits in 8th for now. Gets the thwack of respect from Max Moffatt. Yes, you are on the big screen, my friend. Look how pumped he is. Until he realises he should actually be at work and his boss sees it and he ends up fired.
Let's go. Vibes are high.
Vibes are high.
It's closing weekend here in Orlando too.
Okay. Here we go, Elena Gaskell. Big air winner. A big air winner. And second place. Slopestyle podium in team in 26. Some big spins. Some big solid grabs, but they're not going to be needed here today.
Rocketing into this up roll.
Yeah, I was about to say, you've got to bring out your best rail skullduggery here.
Front two, take nothing to switch, holding it switch into these next rails. Switch butter, 180 through whatever rail she chose there in the middle.
I think it was the wood, but it might have been the ice.
Front 6.
Oh my word, that was massive.
Yes, that's a big drop off that rail. Unfortunately, can't quite hang on to it. But she has time to recompose herself. What's she coming into here? A little bit of a side hit off the landing there.
She cleaned this in best trick. Oh, she's not going to get it here in her run.
Awesome showing for her, though.
Yeah. 10th place. It won't be an improvement, so it does mean, as the highest place female finisher, Rylie Warnick will take the female crown.
Elena does take away the best trick win from last night. Best trick win.
All right, Elena, happy. That's what we like to see. Clap from Rylie there. A lot of love between all of these skiers. It's good to see, of course. Well, you wouldn't expect anything else.
No.
I think we can hear from her now.
All the way from Canada, how does it feel to be here?
So amazing. It's my first time out here in Sweden, and it's gorgeous, and we're on the coolest setup, so can't complain.
And what is your favorite feature on the Red Bull Unrailistic course?
Ooh, tough question. The winch-in is pretty fun. I've never hit a winch before like this, so something different. And the rainbow is super smooth. I feel like it's intimidating at first, and then once you hit it, you're just having a good time.
And we love a good time. I'm so impressed by you, girl. Let's get it. Thank you.
I'll tell you the most impressive thing is being able to talk when you can hear yourself down there on the loudspeakers. Because that is a skill in itself, let me tell you. I have been there. Chris McCormick, representing Glasgow. Skis out of Bears Den. Part of the Boom Club. He's got a very nice street edit that dropped at the start of the year. Do have a look on YouTube, you will find it. This kid skiing on home soil, taking some snow around in the back of a van.
Hoping for redemption on the second run. He was so close to landing a TB.
He was so close. I mean, for me, that was a top 3 run for me, but is he going to be able to replicate that? He looks like he's dressed for Alaska, as opposed to a spring session in order.
Back
yes,
swap,
solid.
Front swap, front 2 on the way down.
Yes, Chris. Hitting the slack line.
Switch tails on that thing. That thing looks wild to slide. He said it's easy.
Yeah, sounds like a drone.
Nice.
Oh, the style. Beautiful. Into the rainbow. Gets it.
3 swap continuing
oh, my
2.
word.
Ain't no thing. That was solid. Let's go. Transfer. Transfer. Transfer.
Yes.
Ah,
no.
Just missed that last rail. Tap the stands. Unfortunate for Chris.
Well, once we get the breakdown, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm no ski judge. I don't know a ski judge. No, I'm joking, you're a ski judge.
Okay.
But the rainbow rail for me, the style. I want to see the individual section breakdowns from the judges' scorecards if we get them at the end of this contest. Because I tell you what, he'd have got, in my book,
styling out that back six.
Spoke about Melvin being protractor perfect, but look at this.
Super sick. Super clean on there.
Gets the clap of enough respect.
Back to the top with Siver.
Oh, no, we are going to get a score.
Waiting for Chris to score then. Sorry.
I'll take these and put them on eBay for you. Don't worry. 5th place. So close to getting it on that first run.
He really was. Yeah, so close to cleaning top to bottom.
It's always a case of what if, isn't it?
Yeah.
If he'd have landed that run, where would it have put him? Because he was 3rd place for a bit of a while through that section. Here we go. Siver Voll. I don't think we saw the best of him, did we, in that first run either?
There's a lot of potential to squeeze out of this run. 10th doesn't reflect what this man can do right now.
No. And of course, he's got that perma smile. There it is. Doesn't need much to get it out of him.
The sunglasses are off, though. It's late enough in the day.
It is.
They are surplus to requirement right now. Here
Look
he
at him
comes.
smiling his way up. He absolutely loves this.
Back 4.
Delicate, like it.
Front swap, Peretz 4. Let's go. What's he lining up here? Coming into the rattlesnake. 2 on. Front swapped forwards. Front swap, front 6. I was hoping he maybe was holding it switch onto this rail, but that would be silly.
That would be silly.
Those silky surface swaps that he's known for. Unfortunately, coming off a little bit early, landing on the side of the hip transition there. Into the rail, front swap to switch. The swag. That's it. Soak up that moment. Put in your ice cream order.
There you go.
That was sick.
Well, you called it moments before he dropped that we haven't seen half of what he's capable of, and I think we just got a glimpse of it there. Didn't get over the rainbow as clean as he would have liked, that's for sure. But the rest of it was beautiful. Just a little readjustment there, I like that.
Yeah, they get a little pause before dropping right in. That was nice. As was this, look at this. That's how you land switch.
That is how you land switch. And then this, we didn't see it because we were on the behind camera, but disco dances his way. And then where does it swap there? Bosh.
Super nice. Drags the tips on the ground. Managed to get around and switch though.
Look at the smile.
Who's watching that replay right now?
Yeah. So the man from Gilo.
There we go. Jumping up in the 6th place.
Nice.
That's a solid score.
Maybe that rainbow rail just hurting him a little bit, coming off early.
Yeah, and as Jonas said in the interview, they're looking for insane tricks. Like, you're here to not do smooth, stylish things. You're here to just push the boat out.
Yeah.
Absolutely send it.
Talking of sending it, Hunter Henderson. Send or bust for this kid. That's his motto normally. And
no stranger to Unrealistic. He's competed in every event so far. Had a strong showing in the Slush Cup this year. Yep. Sister Grace is an absolute shredder as well.
Yeah.
Always good to see the Hendersons out. They host the Invitational out on the East Coast. They give back to the community.
Look, you can see the multi-material rail right there in the middle. You've got concrete, ice, wood, then the slack line, then the rattlesnake rail, which Jesper himself took to with an angle grinder, and then you've got the chain on the looker's right side there. There's the chain rail. So good.
Backslide and switch. Nose butt 2. Getting a bit further along the rail than he did last time, maybe.
Slowing things down.
Surface swapping through that wood rail. Not getting caught up. Same approach on that coping. Coming out switch. Reverting to forward. With the fit. The hyper slow speed 50-50 manages to get safely to the landing there. Live onto this rainbow.
Oh, now then.
Working the feet. Back four. He's foregoing an ice cream today. He's full. Yes. Hyping out the crowd.
Oh. A little finger tap.
Nice. The hot dogging paying off there.
Oh, now.
Now, this is interesting.
This is interesting. Cat meat pigeons. Where is this going? Let's look for the mistakes. That's what the judge is going to be looking for. This on the wood.
Swap. Back 2.
And that is nice. That's pine as well. That's not some oak hardwood. You are hanging up your edge. It does come off a bit early there, doesn't it?
It does, but he saves everything.
Yeah.
And then this lipping on.
Yeah,
and
those.
Just winning the luck of the draw. Managing to get that rail under his feet.
Oh, at that point, he knows that he's spinning out of that as well.
Wow, look at the determination on his face, getting that 4 around at the end.
Max Moffatt's got his hands in the air already. Ooh, could this be top 3? I think we can hear from him now. He's with Ella.
I'm here with Hunter Henderson, all the way from the United States. How do you feel right now?
Oh, exhilarated. I haven't done some of those tricks at all yet, so it was crazy to get them done.
And you've been here all week. How are your legs doing right now?
They were doing fine until I overshot the rainbow last night, and yeah, they're super tired now.
Maybe calls for some celebration tonight. How are you gonna celebrate this competition?
Probably go to the after party with all my friends, so it's gonna be a great time.
Cheers to that. Good luck. Thank you so much.
They do know how to throw a good after party in order.
I mean, they're absolutely no strangers to throwing an after party. Plus, Yoon Olsen's there.
Exactly.
Well, he's a bit longer in the tooth now, isn't he, I suppose?
That man can throw an after party.
Yeah. The VIP section going off. Right on cue, actually. They just figured out that they're on telly.
Because this guy's in front of them.
Yeah. All right. Currently sitting in first place. That first run score of 71. Remember, no bonus trick points, so he's worked to make all the features work really hard for him.
But he has never won his own contest, so is tonight the night?
He's never done a Travis Rice.
Is he going to stretch his lead out? What are we going to see from Jesper?
I guess Play Streets isn't his contest, is it? Did he win Play Streets, in fact? Was that Andrea? I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Well, he's currently sitting in first. There's still a lot of good skiers to go, remember. But he's going about it the right way. The only man or one of 3 men to hit this. Oh, brings it round to Fakey.
Sick.
So already an upgrade.
On the up. Chain roll, back 2. Oh, he's on a heater now.
Skating as well.
Oh, different approach here. Misty 4 out. He's in doing this for the cloud. How many backflips, how many flips are we going to see from Jesper this run?
Not one. Oh,
nice.
my word. Okay, so he can go straight over it if he needs.
Yeah.
Opting for the S rather than the Plinko. Oh, my word. Jesper Tjäder.
With a completely different run. Ah, another flip. Now he's just showboating.
We're going to have to applaud
but
that.
Rightly so, rightly so. That is
in the
dominance. So switch it up completely. There's Yoon Olsen.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll approve. That is for sure. He was no slouch on a set of skis, was he?
Certainly not.
So a completely different approach. He obviously upgrades this flare last time. He brings it out to switch this time.
Taking it 7.
And then hits that high bar, the shootout rail on the deck of the skate ramp.
Misty out of this to switch. Look at that control. Brack 3 up, continuing to. And just lining up this next rail. Look at this, chilling on this thing.
Oh, man.
Just eyes locked on the end of the rail.
He's also not fighting it at all, is he? I mean, the very little movement in the feet. They know they've just witnessed something good.
Yeah.
That's always the sign. We always say it. You've got to keep your eye on the athlete area, and if they're applauding, then...
One more flip for good measure. Boom.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he worked hard to get that round. His abs will be hurting tomorrow morning after that. Big run. What are the scores going to do? Oh, 73. It is an improvement.
And that's why, because he's only carrying in a 1-point bonus from the best trick too. So those best trick points are not doing the work here. That's all from today's round.
Yeah. Yeah.
But rightly so. That's a dominant performance there.
Yeah. So it's a maximum of 100 points you can get across all the across the 4 features. 25 points maximum per feature. Only your best 4 are scored. So yeah. 74 out of 100. Or 73 out of 100 plus the 1-point bonus. To my knowledge, there'd be no math involved today. I'm getting there, don't you worry, people. Okay, the defending champion, 39 years of age. He's out here working very, very hard. What he doesn't realise, he's got to get home and put the kids to bed. He won't be laughing once he realises that.
But he will really be wanting to land something top to bottom right now, for sure. As he admitted, he's put in his 400 attempts at the hiking session at the bottom, putting in hours and hours of hiking the features. He puts in the work, lives for this. Asking for the hype and getting it.
Man, this kid, legend. Free skier through and through. The freestyle. Well, the scene owes him so much. Historically, he's done so much for the scene, hasn't he? 2 big wins, a worthy winner the last 2 years. Can he pull the proverbial cat out of the bag here?
Can he get this through his feet? Not quite, but it doesn't matter.
And I tell you what, when he's dropping that, you know how hard it is.
Oh, for sure. Must be exhausted by now. All right. 50-50, 180 pivot on that thing. He is the master of those. Cleans that up a lot.
Nice, yeah.
Andre cork 3 out. Coming into this rainbow.
Massive.
Oh! Go big or go home. Oh, that was huge. Hope he's okay here. Oh, that was huge. Sending it so much speed over that rainbow rail there.
Almost looked like his pole jammed and then he got chinned his pole.
Yeah, taking that low into the landing there.
Little prayer for him. Nice to see. And he's okay. He's made of stern stuff. He's been there, done it, got the T-shirt when it comes to crashing on a set of skis. And he will not be taking home a 3rd crown here at Unrealistic. But he will indeed go home the People's Champion, that is for sure.
Oh, that was so close. A little bit too much momentum coming in, but this is where he shines. Pivoting onto the other foot, back 2 out. Beautiful, back 1, sorry. Look at that. Oh, that's a smile of stoke and relief.
Oh, just enjoying these slow-mo pictures. There we go. The perma smile is worn with pride. 9th will be his best finish at present. Unless he gets best by someone below him. We don't have the... I think we are going to see the current standings here very shortly. Take a little look. Still a handful of very, very good skiers to come. This man being one of them from Hood River in Oregon. Brother Sean FitzSimons is a formidable snowboarder. And this kid, make no mistake, is a formidable skier. Brilliant street rail skier. And also a very good judge.
Am I good?
You are good. You're very good. I just said you were really good.
Carrying a 42 into run 2. Hopefully he can up that score a bit here.
Tucker FitzSimons.
2 on continuing 2. Reset. Right 2 to switch.
What a brilliant, unique way to start this course with that winch.
Yeah, it's so cool.
So cool.
This whole
Nice.
top section is a nod to the streets.
Yeah.
Switch 2 onto that coping, continuing 4.
It's so nice that doesn't let the tips touch.
No.
It keeps it so clean on that skate, on the skate coping. Really love that feature.
Front swap to forwards, switching it across to the Plinkos.
Come on.
Transfer, 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 transfer.
Yes.
Back 2. So good. 2 for 2 on that.
Yeah.
A little bit of an assist along that rail. Oh. Another top to bottom for Attacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really solid.
He's taking unique lines through the course.
I love this winch start. 2 on continue 2, and then he just sets him up perfectly. Little readjustment, little pole, just to get the speed up. This, trick of the day for me on that. So nice, doesn't let it, just keeps it perfectly perpendicular on the coping.
That's it, keeps the skis away from that material that's beyond the coping there.
Yeah.
And then just cleaning all of these transfers, that outside line of the Plinko. Back to look at the confidence in that.
Well, I'm sure a lot of you...
Tucker should be stoked.
He should be very stoked. I'm sure a lot of you were watching were across Instagram yesterday, and you'll have seen a lot of the best trick stuff on Instagram, on the Plinko rail. And to see that go down, that 25-minute jam session was a treat yesterday.
There were so many landed tricks. The level of consistency was just, it blew my mind. I mean, they'd been hiking it for ages. Up into 5th.
There we go.
Sick. He's stoked.
Not bad.
That's it. Props from Andreas.
So another little wave. They realise they're on screen. And I think we might be able to get you the current standings with 7 riders still to drop. So Jesper Tjäder does indeed have that 7-point gap on Melvin Seliberg. Max Moffatt in 3rd. He's going to have to wait. He's got an anxious wait. A big drop between 2nd and 3rd. Hunt Henderson in 4th. And we've just seen Tucker FitzSimons there vault up into 5th. Evan McEachran still to go. Ulrik Samnøy still to go. Miro Tabanelli still to drop. So all things could change. Do not start engraving the trophy just yet. Live pictures from Aura in Sweden, just shy of the Arctic Circle. Although you wouldn't think it looking at that picture.
Costa del Arte.
Costa del Arte, yeah. I think the bikinis were out yesterday. It's been absolutely roasting. Shout out to the shapers who've worked brilliantly and tirelessly to get this course in any kind of skiable position. Martin Nordqvist will be next to drop. Big air champion on his CV.
So bringing his jump game to the rail course.
What can he do here? Look how fast that winch is, 60k uphill.
2 on continuing 2. Reset. I like the fire in the background.
Love
that adds
fire.
drama. K-fetting out on the way back down. He's opting just to 180 that, not the big flip.
Oh, did he catch a little bit of...
Switch 2 back Misty out.
Tip on the way in. Oh, massive.
That's huge. That's the Gucci plateau.
Absolutely. Oh! Nobody's feet are working that quick through the Triple S, I'll tell you that right now.
That was a heater. The fire inspired him. That lit a fire under him there. There was a lot of heat in those skis. That hand drag 3 over the rainbow.
Massive.
Nuts. Almost to the lake.
Yeah, he'd have spotted the lake from up there.
For sure.
For sure. He's fizzing. Again, chatting about Instagram, if you go and have a look, and you will find him. He dubbed 7 yesterday over the rainbow, took it right to the flats.
Super nice. 2 continuing 2 is a smart way. You can kind of reset, look at that rail again. K-Feds for Joss with flames in the background. So much drama. Back Misty Six, just rolling that thing out, lining up for this enormous hand drag, cork 3 over this thing. Whoa, he gets a proper drag on that. And then look where he lands. Oh, tails just caught transition.
I don't, barely. Legs made of tungsten, I think. Right. Yeah, it's no improvement. So 40 points for run 2. So he's resting on that run 1 score. And finds himself still in 7th for now. Getting towards the business end of this contest, their crowds are loving it, aren't they?
That crew's the hypest crew out there. Spring vibes are high in order.
Are we going to see? Oh, stop it. No. Don't do that to us. Why would you do that? Miro, did you see that? I was like, surely he's not. Switch.
Maybe he's got some wakeboarding skills that we didn't know about, but maybe not the time right now.
Miro Tabanelli, the Italian from Ozzano del Emilia, the 21-year-old. Up until teen, at the end of the season, he was the big air specialist. 15 slope starts with no podiums, but he did go on to obviously win teen, showing just what he can do across both jumps and rails, and now he's got just rails to contend with here.
Backslide back 2, front swap continuing 2. Holding switch through to this next section, switch tails 2 to forwards.
Just catches the last foot of that.
Oh, that's thing of beauty.
Beautiful,
Front by blunting that thing out.
Nice. We overcooked this last time, didn't he? Just a little bit. Oh.
4 on Pretz 2. That's, oh no!
Snow Snake gets him.
Oh no! Snakes in front of the double snakes. Oh, he's going to hike back up. There's still some juice to be squeezed from this.
You can fall and keep going.
Yeah. Can he get enough speed is the big question. Transfer. Nah. Bounce. Oh, front swap transfer back 2.
Come on.
Yes, he can get speed is the answer. Tabanelli ending it.
Well, we did say, you know, reverts, and that was just a fall between features. It's not going to, shouldn't really affect the score.
That was it. It was a style. It was a drama build.
Drama builder.
I think that was super impressive, getting enough speed back out of that bounce in the middle of the plinko.
Oh my word, it's so flat down that bottom section. Also that snow. This late in the season, we saw it earlier just in practice, didn't we? It was riding or skiing like Velcro, the snow. So yeah, he's done so well to get the speed. And this
is beautiful. Capping that grab there on that by right.
Get it again here.
Wow. Spotting the lake as he comes out of that one. And this was super clean too. Locking into that to get the Pretz 2 out. And then the snakes. Oh, we missed the attack.
We did miss the attack. We missed the venom going in. Miro. Oh, 46.
Improves his score though.
Yeah. Puts him into 6th place. The guy's just collecting everybody's skis, and I'll take these. You don't need those anymore. Another kid's shouting his name. They're desperately trying. Can we have anything of yours, Miro? Right, Evan McEachran, 3rd Red Bull Unrealistic for him. 29 years of age, as we said before, multiple X Games medalist. Always super tech on rails in slope contests. He's always one that's...
One of his early race coaches has called him out online bio and said that he spent an entire season breaking skis, his racing skis, while attempting rails when he wasn't meant to be doing that. Foreshadowed his switch over to free skiing.
Ready? Yeah, you can imagine the race coach at the top of the gates, like, where's Evan?
What are you doing?
He's in the path with his race skis.
Now he's launching uphill. Run 2 for Evan.
What a legend. Okay, come on, Evan. Yes.
That's it.
Now then.
Flaring out of the oververt. This is sick. This is a good setup.
Switch into the wood.
Switch tails 2 onto the wood. Catching no splinters coming through that thing. Another front bio 8. Tidy.
Yeah. It's that vintage Evan McEachran there.
Yeah.
Oh,
back
no.
swap.
Speed wasn't there.
Catching it with his heels.
Can he? Yes.
Yes, he can. Front 2. Oh. That was beautiful.
That might be my favourite.
Just rocking through that.
Yeah.
He sucked up that front 2 to keep his skis on the rail there. That was sick.
Yeah, that was really sick.
Who needs ice cream when you've just had a hot dog?
Oh, you should be a commentator. Oh, he's fizzing. Look at his face. He's trying really hard not to celebrate. I love it. Well,
yes.
now, I tell you what, cat meat pigeons here.
Yeah. I can match you, Jesper, he says.
Just big, fast, flowy. I like this.
There's years of comp experience showing through here as well.
And he took so much heat into this, didn't he?
This was hot.
Yeah.
Look, those tails are touching the ground as he's rocking through these sections, and then that just like butter that front 2.
I mean, he was 270 out of that, whether he wanted to or not, wasn't he? Just the way it brought him out of that.
He committed to that the minute he got on that rail. That was beautiful.
Where's this going? I don't know. I can't second guess the judges.
It goes into second.
Come
with
on.
a 69.
Yes.
Yes. Deserve it. That's sick.
Yeah.
And that's bumping the Wonder Kid Melvin down in the 3rd too. He's going to have to fight from behind now. This is an exciting finish of the comp we're lining up here.
That's a shocker, he says.
Was it a shocker or a score? Did he say that's a score?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I heard him say that's a shocker. But
oh, that's a shocker, maybe the result.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
No. Drink it in, my man. Yeah. So Evan McEachran does indeed vault himself into 2nd place. It bumps Melvin Seliberg down into 3rd. Ulrik Samnøy will be next in, the Norwegian. I've got to say, he's maturing into his face fantastically, isn't he?
That is a contemplative look there.
Look at that. Look.
Poles in one hand, too. It's a wild approach. He's got to do an equipment reset at the top of this rail. Backslide the switch. Readjust the poles. Nice. Back swap press two. Reverting the switch. Switch 180 out.
I love the let's go shout from the VIP area.
Switch 2, Pretz 8. This is a heat run now.
Yeah, look as the sun comes out. Just at the right time for
front swap, front swap, front 2. Oh,
no!
Oh, which rail am I going to?
Look at it, you can see his brain working.
Transfer. No! Bounce. Front swap transfer. Just couldn't quite pull it together. He was fighting that till the end though. Putting in an ice cream order, back 2 out. He should be hyped with that. That was a fun run.
Oh, I thought
just not pulling it all together though.
And that's the issue. He's cutting hard when you're going charging across big GS turn through the slush to try and keep the speed up into the Plinko rail, the Plinko section down at the bottom.
Each of these rails takes so much concentration too. You just can't let it lapse or go, there's no point of relief at any point in this course. That was a sick start though. As was this. Switch 2. Pretzel the front 8 out of that thing. That'll be a solid score on that. Heavy head on the landing. It's a big drop off that thing, especially when you're taking it with speed.
Well, talking a big.
Front swap.
4.5 meters up there on the top of that.
Front 2.
Rainbow rail. 4.5 meters. That is the height of a female giraffe. Jesper Tjäder giving him a hug down at the bottom. Waiting patiently. There you go.
Does improve on run 1.
47 points. Add that best trick bonus, 3 points, 50 in total. Smiles all round. Now.
Getting to the pointy end here.
Yeah.
The last 3.
Top 3 from best trick. Can they lace a full run? Only one of them sits in the top 3 as things stand. That is Melvin Seliberg. But this kid having a little bit of a think. Emil Granbom.
He's looking relaxed. He was
really
just swagging it out playing with this course on run 1. Is he going to lock in, or is he just going to keep the spring vibes going? Sunglasses say spring vibes to me.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Spring vibes all around.
But I think that's a good way to be, relaxed, loose. He's loose. Look at the wiggles. Coming in with heat to this front rail. Front 2 out, reset. 2 on, forwards, after bang. The nose tap on that concrete. That concrete is catchy. No one's touching that thing for a reason.
No.
2 on, continuing forward.
Haven't seen anyone on the ice either, have we?
No, the ice looks like a loose option. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! Gets it to his feet. The front corkscrew hand drag that he showed us in best trick. No, getting rolled out of that mustard rail. Oh my goodness.
He's all right.
Yes. Rolling it out over the roof of the ice cream stand. Oh. I think the relief of getting that rainbow trick to his feet.
Oh my word.
That would take away my concentration for sure. Just, I'm alive.
I'm still here. Cannot believe it. What a run.
He was rocking into this. Front 2 out of that. 2 onto this thing to forwards.
Here we go. Look at this.
So it's a front cork for both hands battling to push him back around the forwards on that
Goodness
thing.
me. It looks like a cat dressed in human skin.
1 hand, 2 hand, 4 arms, everything fighting to get back. But he does, and manages to link it into this next rail, but just gets bucked. And then this. All right, I'm going to get up. I'm getting over these rails, whether they like it or not.
You'll never see another contest that ends
like that.
That. Body flopping over the rail.
Not a normal competitive arena. That's it.
Well, that's an improvement.
That's an improvement on run 1.
Yeah.
Those are the vibes we want to see here.
They are the vibes. They're exactly the vibes you want to see at Red Bull Unrailistic. You are not wrong. Okay. First time out for this chap. Cites Yuto Horogomi as his hero. Yuto, the gold medalist in skateboarding. SLS, multiple SLS winner as well.
Currently in 9th. Oh, he looks locked in. Oh, he's out there to improve. Yeah.
He's mad for it. Sebastian Schjerve. What has he got here? Second place at the Slush Cup in 24. Sebastian also got his own little rail set up in his back garden. I say little. Here we go.
2 on, continuing 2. Otherwise 2, front 4. Oof, starting off strong. 50-53 out of the Rattlesnake. Wow, this is a solid top part of this course. Oh! Front swap continuing out. He's in the zone now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Reverse don't matter.
Nah.
Brings it in forwards. Oh, where's the
Front
speed?
Swap,
yes.
Front swap. Oh, just getting into the landing. Using it the side of that hip to his advantage to get across the plinko. What's he got here? Transfer. 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 Oh, no. Coming unstuck on that very last rail there.
What a shame. He was so close.
He did some work up top, though. But is it enough? Is it enough to raise him up above 9th place?
Yeah.
You'd hope so.
Above 9th?
Yeah, that's what he was in coming into this.
Oh, yeah. I think so. I'm not a judge.
Look at them. They're all
saying
figuring
at least
out.
third.
Yeah, they're all figuring out. Oh, I'm on the podium. 4th. It's a tough place, 4th.
4th is the worst.
First off podium.
This is nice. A little 50.
53.60 out. That's sick on that rail.
Yeah. Said earlier, the park crew have taken an angle grinder to that rail and cut a rattlesnake pattern in it.
Front up, continuing 8 there. Front swap. Whoa, just gripping on Verdilo. Front swap. Coming over to the corner, splitting the side of that hip there as he moves across to the Plinko. And then the relief. Solid work up top though. Let's see this goes. No, it doesn't improve.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
It does not improve. So, it's a good job I'm not judging.
Yeah, good job neither of us judging actually.
Yeah. Sebastian in 9th will sit down, and our final rider to drop in will be the youngster, 16 years of age, Melvin Seliberg. Like you said earlier, Tori, this kid, no stranger to the world of rail skiing. He's been dropping edits for years. He's got an amazing little shred park in his back garden. It's working wonders for him, obviously. The best trick winner from yesterday in the Plinko rail had an absolute berserk switch to transfer. Kind of front switch up. Anyway, ended up with a 450 out.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see it here at the bottom of this run. Certainly wouldn't bet against him.
Back 4 out, fire in the background. 2 on, front swap, continuing 2. He's on a heater. Can he walk away from this with 2 P1s? Back 2 out of the chain rail. Let's go, Melvin. Front up, front 8.
He looked angry there, didn't he?
This is it.
He looked angry
He's on
with
fire
that.
here. Front swap, back 2, coming across the Plinko. This is where it's all going to happen. Transfer,
Speed.
transfer. Front side switch up, transfer, front 2. Get across and order some ice cream, my bro. That's it.
Give him the first place.
Oh.
That was absolutely berserk. That you can do that run. The other thing is, we've said it before, that front on camera, you don't realise how slow he's going.
No,
through
how
that
long
Plinko
those
rail.
rails are.
He's going so slow through that section.
Is
you
it
could
enough?
feel his toes gripping onto the rail, couldn't you?
There was some toenail gripping in there.
Everybody on their feet, the riders down there in the finish area, all on their feet. I think it's well and truly time to welcome the youngster to the big leagues. He said it was a dream come true. There's his friendship group, there's his gang. Oh, look how stoked they are for him.
What a nervous wait for him. But, I mean, he's walking away a winner for sure.
I mean look at them in his
event.
faces. Don't rob them of the glory. Jesper doesn't care if he wins, does he?
He's got the best trick win. He's shown the world what he can do. His name is firmly on everyone's radar now.
Well, talk us through it, Tori. Big run,
back
4
4.
out, so nice, isn't it?
Resetting. Take a breath. 2 on, front up, continuing 2. Ain't no thing. This, the front swap.
Look at wind up for it.
Pretz front 8. Look at the wind up for it. Boom, gets it to his feet.
Yeah.
Oof. Resets before this rainbow rail. Front swap, other way front swap. Back 2. And then, not quite yet. Look at the grip with those skis true, trying to get that front swap. By this point, he knows he's got it. He's getting it around. He's going to redirect over to the Plinko. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, if you can.
And then approach this. Swap. Swap. Look at this. Popping off the toes there. Swap. Lands with it between the bindings. Gets this front swap up with the transfer. Pretz front 2.
Oh. 4 transfers through the Plinko.
So hyped.
What are the judges going to do, Tori?
What
Come
are
on.
the judges? I'm not going to. That's up to them.
Either way.
They get the big bucks for a reason.
Yeah, either way. This kid has made a name for himself here. He's got some absolute legends and veterans of the sport on their feet applauding. They know they've just witnessed some absolute greatness from the youngster. They are waiting. This is going to erupt. If this says number 1 on the left, oh, they don't know what to do. Oh, they're celebrating.
They're psyched. They're on telly.
I think they know. Is that the tell?
Do they know something we don't know?
Do they know something we don't know? There it
He
is!
does it! He does it! Best trick and wins Unrealistic, 16 years of age. Melvin, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the
Look
big
at
leagues.
that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody watching, is freestyle skiing for you right there.
Look
At
at
its
this.
finest, celebrating the next generation. No hate, no animosity, just pure stoke for that kid. 16 years of age, the future of freestyle skiing, and he's come here and delivered on the biggest stage.
And what a handing of the baton from Andreas Håtveit, one of the absolute OGs of the sport, to this, like the future.
Yeah. Well, he's the FIS Junior World Rail Champion from 2026.
The first time we've ever had that contest format, and he won it. So it's a sign of big things to come from
There
him.
we go. And of course, with rail events looking to make their debut in the next Olympic cycle, let's see. I think we can hear from him now.
Melvin, you are 16 years old and you just won the Red Bull Unrealistic. How do you feel?
I'm so happy. This is the best thing ever. I'm so stoked. Thanks to everybody here.
Oh my God, we are so stoked for you. What do you want to say to Jesper putting on an event like this?
Yeah, he's so kind to invite me, and he's the best person ever, the best skier of all time.
And oh my God, what a show you guys put on, and we are so happy for you. Where are you gonna be in 10 years' time?
I don't really know yet, but it's gonna be sick.
You're gonna just keep on doing your thing, getting after the rails. Thank you so much. Oh my God, give a huge round of applause for Melvin Seliberg, everyone. Woo!
Well, there's a lot of love down there in Aura, in the finish area, that is for sure. They've all just witnessed history in the making as the youngster comes to Red Bull Unrailistic 2026 and takes the win in emphatic fashion. From the very first practice, his name was being whispered. Tori was completely across it. She was getting the text come through from the judging groups exclaiming that something very special was going to go down. And he, sure enough, has come and delivered on the biggest stage. Tori, just brilliant. What a fantastic event. Completely different from what we're used to, but almost a fitting end to the season to come and put on something so creative and so unique like Unrealistic.
Exactly, just spring vibes in a nutshell, just everyone hyping each other up, session environment, the future shining through like it did, and coming from third to take it on the last run too. That shows competitive new. He could keep his head on his shoulders there. Let's look back at these runs.
So, Evan McEachran.
Landing that was a crucial moment in this run too, landing that flip out of the top oververt rail.
It's almost the nerve settler for him, wasn't it?
Front by 08 out of that shootout rail there. Back swap, hanging onto it with his heels off this rainbow.
The focus, the laser focus.
That's it. I think you have to come into this rail staring at the end of it. Otherwise,
Just looking
you've got
at
no
the
chance.
end, yeah. Don't look at the first S.
Yeah, and the tails of those skis dragging on the ground as he's rocking through those curves, and then that 2-out was the thing of beauty.
Yeah, it really was. Third place for him in 23 and a third place now in 2026. Second place belongs to the Dr. Frankenstein of this whole event, the man who dreamt it up in a notebook, Jesper Tjäder, and fitting really. You'd want him to be able to perform on something as unique as this.
Oh, for sure, showing how many flips he can get through his own course. 3-swap continuing to over the rainbow. Like, he lives and breathes these features too, so it must be really cool for him to be in the place that he is.
Yeah, you'll have seen his edits online, the loop, the open loop, of course the buck 50 rail that he's constantly cleaning. I just cannot wait to see what he's going to dream up next. I wonder if he's any good at welding. And then Melvin, and like you say, getting it done and having to get it done on the last run is a real show maturity.
It really is, yeah, to keep your head on your shoulders. I mean, he stepped it up on this run too, just locking in. Look at his eyes, he's determined. He's got, looking at the end of every single rail. This was nuts. This, especially at the end of the run too. It's one thing to session it in the hike session, getting to this very last row, the front swap. Oh. And then look at that, rock star in the mosh pit. Look at his face. Yeah, that's cool. The future is bright, that's for sure, for this sport.
The future is very bright, and I love the fact that his schoolmates are there. And they're there to witness him win on home soil. He's from only down the road, a couple of hours away. So we've got the podium ceremony for you, and I hope they've bought some non-alcoholic wine. So they can't give him champagne. He's only 16.
True that. Yoon Olsen too. Oh, Yoon's going to present the awards.
Yeah,
This is pretty cool. This is symbolic. From the Yoon Olsen Invitational to the Yoon Olsen Super Sessions right here in this arena, handing that trophy over to a 16-year-old is very cool.
Very, very cool indeed.
The Scandinavian dominance of free skiing may long continue.
Absolutely. Goes without saying. So, second place in the women, it's Elena Gaskell. She'll be pumped with this. Brilliant way to end the season. Getting it done here, unrealistic. Probably throw those boots straight in the incinerator after this as well, I would have thought.
So cool seeing these two ladies in here, sessioning with the boys. Just hero skiers, and they performed so well. Elena will be stoked walking away with the best trick win from last night. Second place into tonight's event too. So sick for her.
And the winner, Rylie Warnick, the champion here for the women at Red Bull Unrealistic 2026. A relative newcomer to the rail scene, but no slouch when it comes to sliding steel. A brilliant podium, getting awarded the trophy from Yoon Olsen there. And a little shout out to Mathilde Grimaud and Kirsty Muir, who we know will be watching. Get well soon. Know that they wanted to be here, but injuries meant they weren't able to travel. We'll see them next year, won't we?
Hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of pictures for the gram. Look how long those rails are behind them. Absolutely massive.
Stretching out a shot.
And in third place, Red Bull Unrealistic 2026, moving up for Henderson.
Third place in the men's. From Oakville, Ontario, in Canada, 29 years of age, the people's champ, Evan McEachran. Third here in 2023. Fifth in 24, and another third place here.
That's pretty consistent. That's wild, actually. In the Let's get top 5 every single outing.
And second place in his own contest, Jesper Tjäder.
It's his best finish in this to date. He's climbed up from third at the last event.
Yeah, fourth in 23.
He's slowly climbing. Next year's his year.
Next year will be his year.
From fourth to third to second this year, he should be hyped. I mean, he's created an incredible environment for this to go down.
I mean, we've never seen anything like this. You know, when you look at the course and you look at what he's dreamt up and what he's built, and you've got to say, you've got to doff the cap to Red Bull for putting this all together and making his dreams come true, putting on this amazing event. But the winner here, undoubtedly, a force to be reckoned with. The Red Bull Unrealistic Champion 2026, Melvin Seliberg from Sweden, goes home the men's champion. And you said it perfectly, the future of Scandinavian free skiing continues You had it there, 3 generations almost. Jesper Tjäder, Jon Olsen and Melvin
Yes.
Melvin there. That is 3 generations easily. Can't legally buy a lottery ticket, but he can win this contest. Brilliant podium, a worthy podium. A fantastic result from a fantastic contest. So it'll be smiles all around. It'll be a nice journey home for him. A couple of hours down the road, back home to Järvsö for Melvin. Summer off. Well, probably won't be a summer. It'll be a summer on the dry slope somewhere, no doubt. But it'll be really interesting to see as we do gear up into the rail jams next year to see where his future lies. I think looking forward to France 2030 in the Olympics, if indeed rail jams do find their place on the big stage. Will he be front and centre? Here are your official results. Evan McEachran in 3rd, Jesper Tjäder in 2nd, but taking the win here in order. Northern Sweden, Melvin Seliberg on home soil. Your official results from Red Bull Unrealistic 2026. From me, Tim Warwood, and Tori Beattie here in the commentary booth.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure's all mine. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next year.